you. Good morning. Good morning. To start this pre-meeting conference, we have opening prayer.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us all today in this important endeavor. We ask that you bestow your guidance and blessing upon each attendee. May we honor one another by keeping an open mind. May we voice our truth and listen with an open heart. Bless everyone present today, that each may be able to share his or her contributions and gifts. Grant good health and safety to loved ones left outside this room, and bestow peace and goodwill to all of us. We ask for your wisdom and grace to use our talents for the betterment of others. May the various activities related to this day be a success through your intervention. With gratitude, we offer this prayer in your name. Amen.
Okay, let's proceed to pre-meeting conference. We have three projects here, 26HC, 097, construction of other facilities, improvements on the purpose building, Ubay Bohol, and duration, 124 calendar days, that's taas mo. PBC, 4,950,000 pesos. Second project is 26HC, 098, organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national system, preventive maintenance, tertiary roads, Sagbayan to Danao Road, kilometer 89 plus 912 to kilometer 191 plus 050, Inabanga and Danao Road, duration 67 calendar days, ABC 19,808,740 pesos. The last project is 26HT01101, Convergence and Special Support Program, basic infrastructure facilities, program, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of roads, Barangay, Mabuhay, Inabanga, Bohol. Duration for the total days, ADC, 4,796,550 pesos. So we'll give the floor to the plan engineers to discuss regards to the homeworks to be done and also the minimum equipment required for this project.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Mark. I am from the Plan and Design section, and today I will be discussing to you one of the projects, which is 26HC 101. Okay. So for our first project this morning, this is 26HC 101 with our project name Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Roads and our Bridges from the National Roads leading to major strategic buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay Mabuhay, Inabanga, Bohol, Station 0+000 to Station 0+300. So the location of this project is in Inabanga, Bohol. For this project, we have a target length of 300 meters with a contract duration of 42 calendar days with 27 unworkable days and 5 predetermined unworkable days. So this project's appropriation is a total of 4,845,000 pesos with an EO, since this is BIP, the EO is 1%, that is 48,450 pesos. So now let us proceed to our scope of works for this project. Let's start with Part A, facilities for the engineer. A118, provision of field office for the engineer rental basis, that is 1.4 months. A1116, operation and maintenance of field office for the engineer, also 1.4 months. Next is Part B, other general requirements. Item B.5, project billboard / signboard include COA billboard, that is 3 each. B.72, occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. B.81, traffic management, 1.4 months. And B.9, mobilization / demobilization, 1 lump sum. Next is Part C, earthworks. We have item 1003A1, individual removal of trees, small, 150 to 300 mm diameter, 7 each. Next is 1022, or the surplus common excavation, 1,825 cubic meters. Next is Part D, subbase and base course. We have item 201, or the aggregate subbase course. The quantity is 585 cubic meters. Let's proceed to Part E, or the surface course. Item 3111C1, or the Portland cement concrete pavement and reinforced 0.23 meter thick 14 lays, that is 1,200 square meters. Next is Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. We have the item 5001B3, or the pipe culverts 910 mm diameter class for RCPC. The quantity is 14 linear meters. And lastly, for Part G, which is item 5061, or the stone masonry, the quantity is 30 cubic meters. Next is Part H, or the miscellaneous structures. We have item 6121, the reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white, that is 73.65 square meters. And for our 6122, or the reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings yellow, that is 5.4 square meters. Now let us proceed to the minimum equipment requirement for this project. We have 1 bulldozer, 1 loaded trailer, 2 dump truck, 1 payloader, 1 motorized road grader, 1 vibratory roller, 1 water truck, 1 stake truck, 6 bargain flasher light, 1 transit mixer, 2 concrete vibrator, 1 concrete batch plant, 1 concrete spreader, 1 concrete saw, 1 bar cutter, 1 bar bender, 1 bagger mixer, 1 cargo truck, 1 applicator machine, 1 kneading machine, one mechanized joint sealer, and one backhoe. So now let us take a look at our detailed engineering design for this project. So as mentioned, this is construction of road Barangay Mabuhay, Inabanga, Bohol, with station limits 0 plus 002, station 0 plus 300. So the net length for this project is 300 meters. So let us take a look at our typical roadway section. So for this project, our pavement width is only 4 meters with 2 meters per lane, and our shoulder, which is gravel, that is only 1 meter. So the reason why is kanang ang length, sir, kanang giapas ra ang 300 meters nga length man ang gi-reduce ang width kay if mo change ta sa length kay naka-specify man jud nga 300 meters, sir, ba need man siya i-modify kay ang amount na to ang ipasiguran natin sir sa 300 meters. So mo to siya, that's the reason nga mas gamay ang atong width, which is 4 meters only. So mo niya ato ang atong traverse for this project. This is located in Mabuhay, Inabanga. And for our vertical elevation, so napag-propose duha ka lines na RCPC at station 66 plus 0.92 of station 233.33. So per line, we have 7 linear meters of 19 mm RCPC. So this is our cross sections, legal cross sections. So for this project, katra siya tanan wala tayo need nga i-fill. So man yung atong proposed RCPC sa 66.92. And this is our proposed RCPC for at station 0 plus 233.33. So that is all for this project. The floor is open for questions from our attendees. So if there are no questions, we'll proceed to our next project this morning.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So the project ID of this is 26HC 0097, project title, Construction of Other Facilities, DPWH Multi-Purpose Building, Ubay, Bohol, coordinates 10.047127, 124.472110. Project location, Ubay, Bohol. Contract duration, 124 calendar days. Number of workable days, 106 calendar days. Number of predetermined workable days, 18 calendar days. Total construction cost is 4,950,000. DEO is 50,000. Total estimated cost is 5 million. Scope of works. Part B, other general requirements for B.31 permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. B.51 project billboard / signboard include POA billboard 2 each. B.71 occupational safety and health 1 lump sum. B.91 mobilization / demobilization 1 lump sum. Part C earthworks 803-1A structure excavation common soil 4.10 cubic meter. 804-1A embankment from structure excavation common soil 2.3 cubic meter. 804-7 gravel fill 0.26 cubic meter. Part D reinforced concrete 901I structural concrete class A 28 days 1.98 cubic meter. 902-1A1 reinforcing steel deformed grade 40 224.47 kilograms. 903-2 formworks and falseworks 16 square meter. Part E, finishings and other civil works, 1,019 downspout, 1 lump sum. 1,224 cold water lines, 1 lump sum. 1,032A1 wall, 4.5 millimeter thick fiber cement board, double on metal frame, 10.85 square meter. 1,042 finishing hardware, 1 lump sum. 1,012 3A5 tempered glass, 10 millimeter thick, 2.72 square meter. 1,018 5 glaze tiles, 19.15 square meter. 1,021 vinyl floor tiles, 4.43 square meter. 1,027 3 decorative stone, 57.2 square meter. 1,032 1A painting works masonry slash concrete, 554.45 square meter. 1,032 1B painting works wood, 21.7 square meter. 1,032 1C painting works steel, 112.77 square meter. 1,047 2 metal structure, 1 lump sum. 1,047 5A metal structure accessories, high tension anchor bolt, 37 kilograms. 1,047 5B metal structure accessories, steel plates, 50.24 kilograms. 1,047 7 structural steel, 1 lump sum. Part F electrical, 1,110 conduit boxes and fittings, 1 lump sum. 1,133 wiring devices, 1 lump sum. 1,102 1 panel board with main and branch breakers, 1 lump sum. 1,118 solar panel with inverter, battery, and other devices, 1 lump sum. 1,103 1 lighting fixtures and lamps, 1 lump sum. Part G mechanical, 1,204 B propeller fan, ceiling fan, 1 set. 1,201 3 submersible multi-stage deep well pump with control, 1 set. For the equipments, backhoe 1, dump truck 2, plate compactor 1, bagger mixer 1, concrete vibrator 1, bar cutter 1, bar bender 1, hand drilling machine 2, tile cutter machine 1, welding machine 2, cutting outfit 1, truck mounted crane 1. This is the elevation of the DPWH gymnasium in Bohol second. Then most of the scope of work here is the finishing of the gymnasium. So mostly mag-focus ta sa interior na part sa finishings, the bleachers, the tiles on the locker area, and the water line sa gym, the rainwater collector, and the supply of water pod additional para sa QA and staff house and sa maintenance ug sa chapel nag-additional. The ceiling fan, isa pa katong large na size, the 21 feet size. Then partition sa shower room, katong smoke tempered glass sa shower area. Then most of the fixtures are already installed sa CR. Then mag-add og solar panels para ang lights na gamiton para sa gym is solar. Then for the facade, decorative stones and his ramp na walls. And sa side, sa stairs going sa bleachers kay atuang gamon nga storage area na lang ang kaning below sa stairs. Then this is the plan for the tank to be installed at the back of the gymnasium. Then below it kay diha maggamaog ka ng gipwal para dili na lang sa store of water may supply para sa gymnasium, sa maintenance, sa chapel, ug sa staff house. And that would be all for this project. Thank you. So sorry, 26, 38, 26, HC 0048, 38. Good morning, everyone. This has been re-advertised and this was 26 HC 0038 before and now this is 26 HC 0098. For the project name, Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, preventive maintenance, Tertiary roads, Sagbayan, Danao, kilometer 089 plus 912 to kilometer 091 plus 050. Project location, Inabanga and Danao, Bohol, with station limits of kilometer 89 plus 912 to kilometer 91 plus 50. For a target length of 1,138 meters with 50 mm thick, including specified stationings of the shoulders. Contract duration of 67 calendar days with 57 workable days and 10 predetermined unworkable days. This is from the FY 2026 with funding agreement of 20,313,000 pesos for a total construction cost of 19,808,740 pesos with a DEO of 2%. We have 404,216,000 pesos. 404,216 pesos. We have the items under Part A, facilities for the engineer. 8.1.18, provision of field office for the engineer rental basis, 2.23 months. 8.1.116, operation and maintenance of field office for the engineer, 2.23 months. B.5, project billboard signboard, include COA billboard, 3 each. B.72, occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. B.81, traffic management, 2.23 months. B.9, mobilization and demobilization, 1 lump sum. 302.2, emulsified asphalt, 10,650.38 square meters. 310.1C, bituminous concrete surface concrete surface flooring course, outlaid 50 mm thick, 10,650.38 square meters. 612.1, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white, 296.50 square meters, and 612.2, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings yellow, 227.60 square meters. We have the minimum equipment requirement. We have 1 loaded trailer, 1 dump truck, 1 payloader, 1 truck or pump, 6 barricade flashing lights, and 1 cargo or service truck. So this is the overview of our project. So kami siya ammonia ato ang traverse, and this is our vicinity map. So kami siya na project is Moagin siya sa Pansua Bridge. So this is an asphalt overlay project. So muni ang ato beginning sa ato project, which is kilometer 89 plus 912. And this will be the end of our station, 91 plus 50. This is our typical roadway section. So nakatay width na 6.1 meters with a length na 50 mm thick. And we have also typical for stations that has shoulder. Total length na makover sa 50 mm thick na wearing surface. Our wearing course is 10.10 meters. And this is how the aggregates of this course should look like after the wearing course. We have also pambutang taon the pizza bridge or isa ka pavement markings for pedestrian lane. So this is all white na pink markings. We have the safety edge drop-offs on gravel shoulders specified with the ratio of the degrees of elevation sa atong edge. And then provided the straight line diagram of the project. You can find here the stations and with its existing components para may bawaan dapit pag-asa ang mga possible na mga maiwan. But wala naman sad siya yung mga obstruction along sa project. We have also our schedule of quantities you can find it here. And for also the station for the schedule of the pedestrian lane. The stations of the parts ato ang road na ay shoulders and sa atong wala po shoulders na part included. So this is our profile. So kaso siya kayo. Abot siya na area sa Inabanga to Danao. And provided with the detailed cross-section areas by 20. So that is all for this project. Thank you very much. Good morning. For the procurement, here are the reminders to be first, the owner, liaison officer, or any representatives is allowed to purchase and drop the documents. Next, after pre-bid conference, the contractor can live the documents until bidding date. Then dropping and opening of bids is at 2 p.m. Late bids are not accepted. Usual times are 1 o'clock at the second floor. Use A4 size of bond paper in the technical and financial documents. 3 copies, the original, copy 1 and copy 2, enclosed in 1 envelope. Paging, tagging, and bookbinding. All pages must be properly paged. Using the format 1 of 50 for tagging, please use the title or name of the document. For example, bid security declaration instead of the page number. Next, attach the following updated legal documents. Class A pickup license, temporary pickup license are not acceptable. Budget certificate, tax clearance, mayor's permit, PTI, and SAT. All documents need to be notarized, must be booked. For new contractors, submit your company profile. Next, update all your documents in CW or mayor's permit, jobs tax clearance. Bidding is less award, source of fund, GA 2020. Contractors incurred negative slippage will not be awarded. One project 15% and two projects 10%. Materials engineer and project engineers must update their accreditation license. Preparation of detailed estimates followed Department Order 197, Series of 2016, markup of estimates. DEO 115, Series of 2021, those contractors that had completed projects for almost 1 year must submit their certificate of final acceptance and warranty bond for Procurement Office, Manila or District to CMA staff so that contractors' information profile will be updated. Non-submission of this warranty certificate is also a ground for disqualification of contractors. Online submission of electronic submission of bidding documents. Contractors can buy bid document to any nearest district office as per DEO 64 series of 2012. For DEO 105 series of 2020, policy directives on transparency and accountability for procurement process, and utilization of official website and social media platforms, posting of all awarded contracts at jobs, DPWH websites, and conspicuous places, and YouTube. Okay. Equipment pledge must follow the minimum equipment required for the contract. Accredited concrete batching plant must be available within the province. A personnel must follow the minimum experience required. For the payment of the bid documents, applicable fee for 26HC 0095 is 5,000 pesos. For 26HC 0095, 25,000 pesos, and for 26HC 0101, 5,000 pesos. So winning bidders must comply with the following requirements. Include liability period for performance bond 2 years, carry, contract duration, bid securing, PDM or escort plan, notary, then dole. Plans can be downloaded at Google Drive and link was posted at PhilJet's. New forms for the following: bid documents, bid securing declaration, and omnibus sworn statement. Cut-off time for the purchase of bid documents is at 9 a.m. and the order of payment itself from the accounting section for such fees 9:30 a.m. A numbered memo dated March 6, 2023, reiterating the previous memo dated December 27, 2021, that the following documents must be presented by the prospective bidders prior to the sale of bidding documents are the following: company ID, authorization letter, if not authorized license officer in the CWA, special power of attorney for sole proprietorship or board partnership or joint venture resolution with secretary certificate for corporation or partnership. Next, DEO 28 series of 2024 three-strike policy for bidders. Offense details: withdrawal from the bidding process, submission of non-participation letter, or failure to submit a bid after purchasing the bid documents. Submission of late bids without valid reasons as determined by BAC. Submission of patently insufficient bid as listed hereunder. Submission of an expired certificate of Philippine Government Electronic
procurement system, PhilJets, registration, platinum membership, or a certification containing expired Class A legal and financial documents as determined during the eligibility screening. Failure to include certificate of employment, contract agreement, permanent personnel, and staff of the firm, curriculum vitae in the application of eligibility and shortening, which are evaluated during the shortlisting for consulting services projects. Failure to submit required bid forms as outlined in Annex C, detailing the complete list of required bid forms. Submission of incomplete, insufficient, or defective documents due to non-inclusion or an omission of mandatory provision and statements for the required bid forms, as per Annex C outlining the mandatory provisions of required forms. Submission of an notarized bid securing declaration and omnibus statement and joint venture agreement or statement from the potential joint venture partners. Submission of the bid form, price schedules, bid securing declaration of omnibus statement and joint venture agreement without the name, legal capacity, and signature of the bidder or its authorized representative. Nomination of key personnel of profession different from what is required by the bidding document, or in the case of consulting services, proposing a key personnel whose educational background is different from that required by the terms of reference. Failure to submit proof of ownership, lease, or purchase agreement of pledged equipment. Failure to submit required certification of key personnel as per Department Order Number 9 Series of 2012, or in the case of consulting services projects, failure to submit certification as required by the terms of reference or TOR. Failure to submit the required minimum number of key personnel and equipment as stated in the bidding documents. Department Order 210 Series of 2025, the application of value-added tax or VAT after confirming that all labor costs, equipment rental rates, and material unit prices are exclusive of value-added tax. A 12% VAT shall be applied to aggregate cost of labor, equipment, materials, OCM, and CT pursuant to the Finance Service Memorandum dated July 15, 2025. So, that's all for procurement, ma'am.
So, good morning everyone, especially to our prospective bidders and online participants who joined us in today's pre-bid conference. So, on behalf of the Bids and Awards Committee, I would like to express our sincere appreciation for your time and active participation in this pre-bidding conference. We hope that the details and requirements of the projects presented by our planning engineers and from the staff of our procurement engineer, Ms. Sita Aban, have been clearly explained and properly understood. For more clarifications or questions regarding of the projects for which you intend to participate, please do not hesitate to contact our back chairperson, Engineer Martin Pilarada, or our procurement engineer, Ma'am Sita Aban. We will be glad to assist you and provide necessary information. Thank you once again for your attendance and interest in participating our procurement activities. We look forward to your continued support and participation. And with that, this pre-bid conference is hereby concluded, and see you on July 7, 2026 for the opening of bids. Thank you and good morning.